You've arrived. Describe to me your first impression.
It's like a village.
Mm-hmm. Right.
A village of houses and buildings, just buildings.
Okay.
They're not typical dwellings. They're buildings. They're enormous. And they're surrounded by gates.
Surrounded by gates.
Yes.
Are you on the inside or the outside of the gate?
At present, I'm on the outside. I'm looking from the outside.
Okay.
But it's strange. It's the walls. The walls of this village are completely transparent. I can see right through them.
Oh, you can see through the walls of the buildings?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
I can see what's going on inside. And there is activity going on.
What's going on in the one that you notice first?
There's people.
Mm-hmm.
There's movement. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but there's activity. There's connection. There's some form of communication. I can't hear, but I can see.
Can you get closer?
Oh yes, the gates are not made of metal. They're made of like pure golden light.
Okay. And
I'm able to penetrate them. I'm able to penetrate the gates.
Okay.
And enter this village.
Okay. Okay. And as you enter, describe the buildings to me. I know you can see through them, but are they shapes?
They're all different kinds of shapes. That's why I was thinking it wasn't, your typical home structure. They're all different kinds of geometric shapes. Some that I've never seen before.
Okay. Interesting.
Round, square, domes, cubes, multi-sided dwellings.
Mm-hmm. And you think they're dwellings, or do you think that they're for some other purpose?
Well, my gut tells me that they're homes.
Mm-hmm.
And that some of them might be businesses.
Okay.
As I said before, there was golden light gates surrounding, and the size of this is immense. It is immense. It might be, thousands of miles, just thousands of miles. I'm just perceiving it.
Mm-hmm.
Intuitively I know this.
Right.
It's not that I can observe the whole thing, but by being able to see through, I know it's absolutely enormous. It's unlike anything I've ever seen or experienced.
Can you move through the gates of golden light?
Effortlessly. Okay. I don't feel that they were made to keep me or anybody out.
Okay.
It's for appearance's sake.
Right.
It's extremely valuable. It's priceless.
The golden light?
Yes. And it surrounds, again, intuitively, I feel it surrounds the whole enclosure.
Mm-hmm. Is this for protection or is this for life?
I think it's for light. There's no sense of danger.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel that it's glorious. It's radiant.
Mm-hmm.
It's inviting.
Yes.
It doesn't keep anyone out. That's not its purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing to protect against.
Okay. Okay. Can you enter any of these structures?
Right now I'm just observing. I'm observing everything around me, around, up above. Something tells me that the structures extend down beneath the ground.
Oh, very interesting.
And there's a form of pyramid. There's a form of pyramid, but it's not four-sided. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it has sides to, but you know what? They keep changing. They keep revolving. They keep revolving.
Okay.
So it's not like you can't observe from every side. You can normally count the sides. It's like, no, it just keeps spinning. It keeps spinning in a circle.
Okay. And it's in the center?
It's in the very center, as I perceive it.
Would this be some type of a square, like a county square or something?
It's like a pyramid, but there are more sides to it. It's like a three-dimensional star. Right in the center, it extends down into the ground.
Okay.
And it's constantly revolving. It's constantly rotating.
Okay. And why does it rotate?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not exactly sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's wondrous.
Is there anyone there that can answer that question for you?
Hopefully. I haven't made contact with anybody as of yet, but I'm sure they're aware of my presence.
Can you put your intention out that you'd like to communicate with someone to get some answers?
Yes. I believe that's what they did. That's what drew me.
Okay.
That's what drew me on this journey.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It started, this is how I'm seeing it. It started from an earthly perspective, in the forest and being able to see the sky, and now being lifted into the cloud and ushered into this. It's unearthly. It's celestial.
Mm-hmm. A celestial realm of some kind?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there should be someone, when you put your intention out, that you have some questions and you'd like some assistance. In that realm, there should be at least one entity that comes your way. Just broadcast that intention that you have some questions and you'd like some assistance.
I think they're just giving me a chance to become accustomed to my surroundings.
Well, let's do that then. Let's do it. Where else can we explore?
I know that's what happened. I know that's what drew me here.
The pyramid?
But it was a process.
Right.
It was a process.
Right.
Yeah. It led from the forest to the cave, and then the ultimate rainbow spiral vortex and waterfall, and then into a cloud. I see a natural progression in this journey.
Right.
And I feel like I've arrived at my destination.
Oh, I'm so glad. How long have you been on this trajectory?
it's timeless. I can't even describe it. But it's the feeling of being alone is gone. It's no longer there.
Oh,
I know
good.
that I'm in the presence of family, relatives, ancestors, I guess.
Right. Would this be your soul group?
I don't know if this particular one that I've observed is the soul group exactly, but I know they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know they're there. I think they drew me as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just one person.
Right. That makes sense.
But I feel that they drew me there to make some kind of an introduction.
Okay.
Or maybe, if not an introduction, maybe a reunion with someone.
A reunion of souls.
Yes.
That makes total sense. Total sense.
Okay, I'm starting to approach one of the buildings, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any doors.
Maybe doors aren't required in this realm.
That's what I'm sensing.
Yes.
Everyone who arrives is welcome. There are no doors, hence nothing to keep people out. It's like you have total freedom to go wherever you please. No permission required.
So you just have an intention to go somewhere and you're there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. There's no sense of time. You think and you're there.
Wow. So where are some of the places you could go?
The only big dwelling that is grounded is the one I described, the one that spins around constantly, and its energy radiates out towards all of the rest of the city or the village.
Uh-huh.
But the others are moving up and down and around in random motion around that centrally stable building.
They're in constant motion.
It reminds me of a merry-go-round.
Oh, so they're in constant motion.
Constant motion, yes, but it's not predictable.
Interesting.
It's like trying to step on an escalator. They're moving, right? It's like you just have to, well, in this case, you think and you've attached yourself, right?
Right. Does one look inviting?
Oh, I'm just exploring this. I'm just experiencing this for the first time.
Okay.
It's like nothing I've ever tried. It's incredible. And yet it seems so familiar.
Yes. Do you think you've been here before?
I know I have.
Mm-hmm.
This might even be my home. This might even been where I originally began.
Oh, so you've returned home.
Yes.
That's the place from where you started. And the place you've returned.
Exactly.
Interesting.